The brother who was dead 5 years ago would make a woman pregnant. It sounds a little strange. Philip lived in a divorced family. His brother died unexpectedly 5 years ago. One day, his brother's past girlfriend suddenly came to his house with her belly. She said that she was pregnant with Philip's brother. She also brought a psychic recording to testify her words. The mother couldn't believe it, because her son died 5 years. Why could a dead person have a baby? That is unbelievable. Melissa said that, in 5 years, she always feels the presence of Philip's brother, Ronnie. She was sure that this baby is Ronnie's child. Melissa states that the only man she has ever had sex with was Ronnie. Moreover, a psychic told her that is the deceased boyfriend's gift for her. The mother could not help with that, and she also didn't like Melissa, because that accident of her son 5 years ago was related to her. The mother didn't want to hear anything, so she left. Then Melissa left her recent address to Philip. She returned to the house she was living. Her landlord is an old couple. They didn't have children, so they took care of Melissa like their child. After Melissa knowing the attitude of Philip's family, she decided to trust her landlord. Melissa asked them to be her child's guardian. On the other hand, the mother and Philip has discussed the baby of Melissa. The mother thought that Melissa was trying to make bad things for her son. Besides, Philip thought maybe Melissa froze in the body of his brother, which can explain the appearance of Melissa's baby. The mother came to the library to investigate whether this could happen or not. She found information about sperm freezing of the dead within 24 hours after death. So it's really possible. The mother called her ex-husband. He is a doctor, and also the person who handled her son's funeral. The mother thought that he is the one who did that with her son. But the father heard it and very shocked about Melissa's pregnant. Obviously, the father did not involve in it. Then 3 members of Philip's family investigated separately. Philip went to find the psychic who was in Melissa's words. He wanted to hear that all was Melissa's lie. But the psychic finished listening and smiled. She said that Philip hurt his legs. There must be a story behind. It turned out that after his brother died, Philip failed to get out of the pain of losing his loved one. He intentionally hurt his legs. Then the psychic gave him divination that he would be killed soon. He must be careful. On the other hand, the mother found the house that Melissa rented now. She accidentally learned from the landlord that Melissa's monthly rent was paid by her ex-husband. It seemed that the two of them had secrets. The mother angrily went to question her ex-husband. As it turns out, the father suffered a lot after his son's death. He went to where Melissa and his son had the accident. Then he met Melissa there. The two talked for a long time and shared the same feelings. Melissa's parents kicked her out of the house because they could not accept that. The father thought that he had responsibility in that incident and decided to help her. He thought that it was also his son's wish. After hearing that, the mother felt complicated. She asked if the father really did not the baby's dad. It can be seen that the mother really doubted about this, but the father denied it completely. On the other hand, the wife found out the strange medicine in her husband's cigarette box. The wife thought why these medicines were here if her husband was sick. She hurried to the pharmacy to inquire. At this time, Philip met Melissa. The two talked together. Philip confessed that he could not get out of the shadow from his brother's death. He even purposefully avoided the pain by deliberately hitting himself with a car and injuring his leg. Then, Melissa also confessed that she was not sure about the father of her child. She always thought that the death of Philip's brother was a dream. And she also felt weird about that incident, but eventually, she decided to give birth to that child. On the other hand, the wife came home after a while. She asked her husband about the medicine. It turned out that Melissa did not be pregnant with the ghost, but her husband is the person who did that with Melissa. That's why Melissa could not tell the father of her baby is. The wife extremely disappointed. The husband asked her for forgiveness, but she couldn't. They severely disputed. Unexpectedly, the husband pushed the wife down the stair. At that time, Melissa was about to give birth. Philip wanted to take her to the hospital, but Melissa wanted to call her landlord for help. Philip went to find them, but the door did not open. He went to the backyard of the house to find the entrance and suddenly discovered the body of the wife. Philip was too scared, but his phone rang at this time. The husband discovered him, then Philip was caught. Melissa waited for a long time and couldn't see Philip coming back. She could only drive the car to the hospital by herself. After Philip's parents found him missing, they drove to Melissa's house immediately. The father found Philip's phone and crutches in the yard. They entered the house and saw the landlord preparing to shoot Philip. At the end of the movie, the landlord realizes his guilt and decided to commit suicide. Melissa successfully gave birth to her baby in the hospital. The baby's existence reminds everyone of his father's crime, but the secret about the baby's father is hidden forever. However, Melissa still deeply loves the baby because the child is not guilty. After going through all that, Philip's family decided to accept Melissa and the baby. The movie ends here. Please comment what you thought about this movie. Thank you for watching. Follow my page to watch more film review.